Folks, time for Dove's Dorky Digital Deep Dive. Alright, top 5 reasons why I am done buying sports games. Nothing changes year to year. If anything changes, it's minute details here and there that few of us actually care about. Sometimes it's just maintenance to the back end of the game that few of us even notice again. The most prominent updates that we see are just the rosters. Yes, the menus are different, the art's different, but the gameplay, the mechanics, they're all basically the same from one year to the next. Every once in a while there's a big jump, usually when the new consoles come out, but for these games, year to year, they seem to be almost carbon copies of one another. Next up, the online play. Any kind, multiplayer, whether you're just playing a friend that you know in a private match or whether you're going online for random mode, it's just hard to play against someone online. The delay just kills it. Normally you're playing solo, it's a quick action, quick button press, quick reaction on the screen. It feels effortless. It feels like you are actually that player on there, and that's what so many people love about the games. That's why we love them. It feels like we can immerse ourselves in that character and we are those people on the court or on the field or doing whatever. When you go online, there is a huge delay from when you press the button to when the action happens on screen. It's not the same thing. It's laggy, it's lethargic, and it's not fun to play. There's nothing there for the old gamers. Young players can look at the career mode and really immerse themselves and become that player and see themselves, imagine themselves taking that. Even when you're in your 20s, you never went to college to play sports, you can still get in that mindset of, I could still be an NBA or NFL player. You can imagine and get in that fantasy. But when you're older, that gets harder and harder, and it becomes more and more removed to play those career modes. I would like it. I think you would get a lot more older players if they included, hey, an older player comes back, they only have 1 or 2 seasons left in the majors. Something like the rookie. Nothing worse than investing your time and your money into a game for a whole year and having none of that matter at all. And not just in the sense that you put this time in and no one will ever know it. That's what all gamers do all the time with all their games. But what I'm talking about is taking those accomplishments for your team and transferring it into the next year's game. MLB The Show used to have it where you could either take your career or your franchise team and transport it to the next year's game. So all that time you spent in that 162 game season for baseball, after you're done with the season and the next year's game comes out, you can transfer all your progress into that next generation, and that made it worth it to buy the new one. You could not lose hours and days of progress. All that work you put in with those games does matter, and it's fun to carry from one to the next. But no franchise right now making Major League sports games does that, and I think it's just a huge opportunity lost. That's the last thing. Once I buy the game at $60 or $70 on opening release day, I should not have to start that game and be bombarded with constant ads. Hey, buy this pack of players. Hey, buy this new skin. Hey, buy this new player that we didn't put in the game, but we should have. We took all this time just so we could milk more money from you. It's insane. I recently was playing 2K23 to get ready for this segment, and before I could do anything, a screen pops up asking me if I wanted to pay $59.99 for a pack or a new unlimited new edition what the crap ever, and all I had to do was hit X like 2 or 3 times and I would have paid $60 for some shit I did not want. What if someone had a kid and that happened? This is just awful. This is the crap that they're trying to do. You already gave us your money, but we want to get more and more. EA Sports, 2K, they're being looked at in other countries for some of their practices, and I think, frankly, it's good. Get this crap out of the game. Once I give you my money for the game, that should be it. So in conclusion, I, for one, am done buying the same sport game year after year. Innovate or give me something new some season and make me want to buy that game outside of my love and passion for sports. Stop milking us dry after we've bought these games and innovate. Give us something new. Stop just trying to make money off your license agreement with the NFL or the NBA. Work harder. Give us something we want to play. Until next time, gamers, GG. You have fun.